Welcome to this series where we are playing the War and Industry update for Reforged Eden, and we're starting inside of my capital vessel, and we are currently down on this ice moon which we arrived on in the last part. And I think what we did is we took out this outpost because we're trying to do this mission called Hard Target. We didn't have any luck finding any Zirax commanders, and as part of the process, I also was mining this deposit here. You can see it's a very large ice deposit. Got 60% left, and I did take out 3 full loads. And if I show you the harvester controller, still got 2,948 chunks of ice to process, and I've got 607 tons of water on top of quite a fair amount in here, so we can shove that in there as well because this is nearly full. So we've got, you can say, over 1,500 tons of water. So once this is processed, we'll be ready to go. In this part, I want to do is take down this oxygen factory, simply because one, it's got a little pentaxid deposit next to it. Plus, I'm still trying out various options with respect to attacking POIs. And in that vein, what I've done is I've gone out into the workshop. If I show you here, and what I've done is I've looked at a few ships which Spanges made, and these are hover tanks, by the way, guys. So you can get there, and what you can see is I've got the SAS Razorback, which at the moment I think is probably the only ship I can build because I can't build the Scorpion because I don't have 3 small upgrade packs, and also the Intruder needs 2. So what I'm going to do is, what I want to do is start working towards actually getting this built. But you can see we've got to unlock some technologies first. So let me just see if I can unlock the technologies. No, I don't want that. I want F3. Hover vehicle, because of course that's what we're doing. And the first thing I've got to do is get down and find these CPU extenders. I need to keep available on all my hit points. I think we're going to need this route of thrusters because I think it's got a plasma thruster in it. And then we'll just flip back to here. We need a mobile shield generator, a tank cannon, a missile turrets, and why is it, I don't know why it's got missile turrets twice. Let me just see. Tank cannon is out here. This is the one. This is what actually needs the small upgrade kit. We need a mobile shield generator, which is there, and it was a small. I think there's a small missile turret. Let me just check. I don't want to throw away oops. I don't want to throw away the. There's missile turrets twice. I'm not exactly sure why that would be in twice, but unlock that once, and then back to there. So we've now got this in the factory. You can see we need a lot of stuff. I want to do with some of this is rather than just dump in the ingots, because you can see it's going to take 3 hours 14 to actually produce, but we do have something which I keep on forgetting about. I think it's in high value. Was it high value goods? No, it's probably in the main storage. We've got 3 of these abandoned factory construction units. What these can do is actually reduce the construction time in the blueprint. So I could use one of those as well. But so I'm not going to put anything in the factory in the form of ingots until we've got to the where we're going to be going in this part, which is if we go back up on top of the ship. It's just on the horizon here is this oxygen factory. So that's where we're going to be going for this part. And in fact, I think, just to give you a wider perspective, I've looked at this. This is the drone base. There's a possibility we could take down the drone base, but it's surrounded by 3 other POIs. And down here, we've actually got a Zirax comm center. So that's a possibility of what we're going to be needing to do. So we're just going to jump in the ship. Turn the thrusters on. Of course, we're going to wait.
Threat detected.
I'm not exactly what you detected in the way of a threat, but so that's where we're going. So, right, we're now fully charged. Now, before we get started, as usual, guys, a big thank you for your comments and feedback, because you do give me a lot to think about. And I did get a comment, apologies, I can't remember who actually posted it, mentioned the fact that Reforged Eden Atlantis. Now, I've been aware of it for some time, but I keep forgetting about it. I think it's a question of target fixation. So so there's part of me that actually wants to take a look at that, but I think we're too far forward in this series at the moment to kind of pursue that. But it's something I would certainly like to take a look at. I'm not sure what the weapon systems on this thing is, so what we'll do is we're going to swoop in. Oh, looks like we got herbs. Get rid of you. We'll just zoom out the other side for a reload. Do a reload. Well, we got rid of one turret, if nothing else. What I'd like to do is create a kind of safe zone where I can get in and take out some of the stuff. Right. If there's fire below. Wing round this side. We need to get rid of, we need to create a safe zone. Yeah, I think. Oh, that's cheeky. Okay. We're going to go for the rocket launcher first because that's right. Don't hang around while we do the reload. Yeah, because of course rocket launchers actually have a minimum range. So we oops. Get rid of you. What we can do now is just hide here. And work. See, once you've got a safe zone, gives us another safe zone. Oops. Let's hide behind here. Looks like we might be getting low on this reload. Got 20 ram missiles left. Gotcha. Who's firing at us? It looks like the rocket. Okay, we got a couple of turrets over there, which we don't really want to engage unless we have to. I think we can just drop down here quickly. ammunition we've got left. We've got plenty of laser ammunition. We might be able to take these guys down with the... Although, to be honest, I think what we'll do is let's put you down. There's a turret there that's been obnoxious. Another turret just in there. I think we've kind of... We pulled the... I think we might have pulled the generators or something. So it's not actually responding. Okay, it's firing at us. Okay. Well, they were responding, so... I think we've got control now. There's another turret in there somewhere. This is where not having the Gatling guns. Anybody else wants to respond? Just right, well, getting the rocket grenade thing here. Hello, who are you? There's a spawn point just there. Gotcha. I think what we'll do is we'll just jump out there. Take these guys, and what we'll do is we're going to bring up the capital vessel. I'm not exactly sure what that switcher does, but flip it anyway. Oh, I opened the door. Oh well, that's okay. I think we can pass that loop. Right, I'm just going to go and bring up the capital vessel, and we're going to need to make a lot more missile ammunition again. There's a Gatling gunship here that obviously decided it wanted to take on my capital vessel because I didn't shoot it. Whoops, something went wrong there. Dropped below the surface. Well, that was worth picking up. So bring up the capital vessel. That'll make it. So what I want to do is, if possible, loot this place down, and we can shove that into the workshop. The other thing I'm also going to do, actually, come to think of it, is take the silver shade apart. I think it's now past its sell-by date. So thrusters off. Go there. Actually, it just occurred to me. And let me just see the MX5 Reforged harvest controller. No, we don't have any other ammunition in there. We just look at the silver shade, see if I've made any other ammunition. There's no point making more ammunition if I've already made some. No, yep, we've got 120. There we are. So I've already made some, and we've got some laser charge ammunition there. I've also made some guided rockets. Actually, we could use those as well. If I go to silver shade, because if I go to, I've covered with surplus weapons or Let me just see. Maybe it's in main storage. No. Where did I put those then? Oh, it's in here. We've got an advanced rocket launcher. So I can kind of put those with those. Got the ammunition there. We've got some elemental pentexid there for some reason. I'm not actually too sure why. Put that there. That can go. I can't put it in there. It's too big. And then what we can do is put in about 50 of those. And we got, and while we're at it, we'll just offload. Just get rid of the metal scrap. I'm not really processing it now. So main storage. Upgrades, that can go in there. Oops, yep. Got another 18 credits for, and we got that there. Right. Let's go down the front entrance. I was actually thinking, like it was yesterday afternoon, I was looking at this ship, and I think I want to redesign it. I know, but it's me. Because I was thinking that now I've got a rear entrance, this could do with being moved up to about here. Problem is, it would be right underneath this step here. So I'd have to do a little bit more substantial remodeling. And this is my nature. When I build things, I just keep tinkering all the time. I just can't leave it alone. Hello, looks like we've got another. Oh, he won't last long. Because, right, we'll just tilt this way, get the Wi-Fi's in range. See, this oxygen factory's got a similar building to the outpost that we took down in the last part. Well, I've got to remember I've got an EVA boost on, so my armor isn't that strong because of the sheer cold. Just go and loot this guy. Gatling gunship. More power cells. You just have a little bit of an unload. I think we're safe here. Well, nope. Okay, silver shade. Main storage. And that can go to silver shade. Loot store, hook to that. I got a core. That's a good question. I think the core is in here in the harvester. So we'll take the core with us. I'm not holding out for a commander. That's a dead set. Sure. What we got? I'm not seeing anything in there. They're just large capacitors. Well, we'll check this building first. What we got? Oh, we got a little bit of magnesium ore. That's loot store. We got a, well, again, a little bit more magnesium powder. Magnesium powder is always welcome. Get rid of you. I say magnesium powder is always welcome. We should get a nice big pile of oxygen from here, if nothing else. Just jump across there. And I think... Hello. rocket guy. You can hear my, I don't know, one of the things about doing this is sometimes you can hear your own footsteps and it gets a bit spooky. I'm gonna knock out some of those. And this stuff can go into the raw food while we're at it. Pop the bandage. Here's the entrance. We're just in case there's any fiery guys in here. There's the core. Okay. Oh well, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. Actually, what I could do is I've got plenty of ammunition for this thing. Haha. You walked straight into that, didn't you, sunshine? Because he doesn't count if he's a commander. Oh, there's a turret in there. Okay. We're gonna have to use our rocket launcher. We'll just use up some of these a little bit. Some fruit juices. I should have some, what we call it's in here as well. Vegetable juice actually has more recovery. Got some milk in here that shouldn't be in here as well. Some berries. I mean, I only make these in order to use up the spare stuff. We could probably, will give us this slow radiation decay. Back to right, you're gone. Hello. This is the low armor that causes the problem. Actually, we got some Veron root. We can eat that as well. We got dermal burns. And we can, that gives us 34 health. Just shoot one of those actually. We've got loads of them. Because I can't see where the turret actually is. Have a look round and see where are you? Okay, you're right up there. Wow. Right, I'm just going to go back to the ship and get a proper heal up, I think. Maybe there's an entrance on this side we can come in from. We'll take this with us so that we can heal up quicker, I think. Who have you just killed? Looks like there was a Gatling gunship coming in from the drone base, which isn't that far away actually, so that explains it. Got him. Haha. Gotcha. Anyway, we're just you're expending my ammunition, so we're going to pick these guys up. Because of course the drone base being so near means that the actual what we call it, the drones are showing up quicker than normal, because, and that's one of the characteristics of the game, is that if the drone base is a long way away, so especially on a very large planet, if you kill drones it can take a very long time for the actual replacement to show up. But a short distance like this, they come in fairly quickly. Right, let's just get back to the oxygen thingy, wherever we want. It's just over here. I think we're reload that as well while we're at it. Wait for the reload to complete. Right. Right, we're back in business again. See if we can get rid of this. Got him now. I think that is about it actually. Just use the cheap ammunition. I mean, the core would be already damaged, so. Oh wow! Shot by a combat mechanoid. That's a case of overconfidence, I think. Yeah, I didn't see him. It can be really annoying sometimes when you get that type of situation. Okay, I'll just home spawn into the CV. Yeah, it's one of the annoying aspects of the game, is that occasionally you get into a situation like that where something is there. Well, I suppose we could pick up the plant fiber. Always need plenty of plant fiber until we got all the wood we need. Pick that, so we can just offload this stuff into input. We'll worry about the rest of the crops later on. Yeah, it's just the nature of the game, I think, to be honest. It's right, it's a mechanoid, so we don't need to worry about the hard target mission. We'll just get in there. Yeah, sometimes you get some hostile that's caught up somewhere, and then they can shoot you, and they can even shoot you through blocks, which is one of the annoying things, is because you can't even see them. Anyway, that's all part of the game. It's something I should have compensated for. I should have swept the area properly, which is something that you should do anyway, because you never know. Assuming that if someone is dead is always a big mistake. Got him now. Oh, he's gone through the wall. That's annoying. We can actually fix that because we've got we have control. Right. we'll start with the main thingy bobby thingies. Game was looking after. I'll sort my inventory out properly from the get-go. What's the bottom the way it should be? Actually, that's the wrong way round, but it would do. But just doing it this way, we'll just keep the rocket launchers. That's the rocket launcher, but we're using the advanced rocket launcher now. Well, let's core down. Drop it down anywhere. Don't really need to worry. And that gives us control of the base. It also means I can loot stuff. Well, we'll certainly take that. Put some there. More power cells. That compensates me for the expenditure of the we got there. We've got fridges. That's plants. Don't really need it. Bowl of cereal. Can't recruit that guy. There's plants there. Got a just that it. I'm sure there was another one here. Okay, we're just oops. It's because I haven't. Okay, we got some. I'm not exactly sure where the bread came from, but we can go there. This can all go in the loot store for the moment, and then we can just go there. I say what I'm going to be doing is shoving the stuff up, but we're next job. So 1591, not as much fuel as I thought I'd take, but these are kind of take those out. Steel block large. Next thing, we'll just go through the wall, find the oxygen tanks. Well, we've got some capacitors in there as well. There's all stuff that we can shove in the workshop. But next thing we'll do is, oops. Just do got here, got 17,691. That's makes it even more worth it. Don't really keep your cement. Keep the large O2 tanks. I did empty you. I know there was a grey. Advanced generator, that would be quite nice as well. Right, I think next thing we're going to do is we're going to start putting some of this stuff into the workshop, because I don't want it. What we got here, wooden block. You can keep the wooden block. I think we've got the locals have come back again. The only trouble is they're expending my valuable ammunition. Anyway, right, let's get here. Right, cannon factory. For that. That's a pretty reasonable start, actually, towards the intruder. I think there's a good chance we might actually we got on the top here. Let's take the steel blocks. Probably won't need that many of them, but hardened steel. Don't know if this actually helps. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go around and get everything of reasonable value from here. And just see how much titanium do I need. 870. So we'll put that in there. Let's put the steel blocks in. Put the hardened steel blocks in as well. Don't need those. Don't think this will add much to it. Put that in there. Put capacitors as well. Cargo boxes, consoles. I think that would be a fairly good collection. So again, F2. I think we're going to go and see what's actually going on outside. If you're using my ammunition up, because that's my valuable ammunition being expended actually. Yeah. I need compensation for that valuable ammunition you're expending. There they are. Well, don't know which one is. I know we're losing the factory connection, but that's okay. Another Gatling gunship. Got a little bit of Estrum there, that's good. Of course, we got a small pentexid deposit as well, which I would like to. I think what I will do is we'll put you here. Out here. So you'd be a forward defense ship against those annoying drones. And let me just get back to the actual ship. I don't really want to turn off the thrusters, but what I can do is, where's my ammo controller? Main storage, put that there. What that will mean is that my ammunition, which I've got to buy, once the turrets have fired whatever's in them, the rest they can't reload because I've just taken the fuel out. Not the fuel out. The what we call it, the ammunition replenishment. Right, so we're just now gonna treat this lot, and I'll be right back once I've actually done this. I mean, I could do some undermining as well, if necessary. Once we get to where we can see the core, we will then go to the back of the ship and take it back. Right, we've got an RCS in there as well. Didn't know there was an RCS in the ship. Sometimes it can be just interesting to take away the bits and pieces to see how the ship is actually made up. There's the core. Just get rid of you. Got the thrusters and the generators. it can be a bit embarrassing to lose something that's quite important. So that's something that you do need to be a little bit aware of. Of course, we can't get the. So that's the end of the silver shade lights. What can we put in? Small fuel tanks that can go in. Basic generator. Yeah, well, probably don't need the small landing gear. Probably put the thrusters in. Bridge. Don't need that. Put the wings in. I think the detector's got some resources in. And then just press F2. Just drop all this in here. So we're kind of literally turning the silver shade into the what's it got, the Razorback. So get that there. Out. Don't need the silver plates. The carbon composite in. Got some ramps. Put those in as well. The wireless connector. So in some ways, what you're doing is actually supplying like for like. Back to F2. Oops, not interested. That's the RCS. Obviously, carbon substrate is not. That's why it wouldn't let me put the carbon substrate in. It can go there. That can probably go. Got real no use for it. We can probably put that in. Put the cockpit in. The spotlights. Got the window. Got some components. Probably don't need all that. Those steel blocks. Keep a few of them. Put those in as well. Right. Put the computer in. I mean, having a little bit of a surplus in the workshop isn't such a bad thing. Okay, you're not interested in that now because we passed the iron ingots to the steel blocks. So this is all a waste as well. So we're kind of in the range of the copper and the stuff like that. Right, I think food store. Right, I think what we're going to do now is that can just sit there. We need one of these, which we can put in. What you watch if you sits there. If I drop this in, we've now got, by putting this in plus all the stuff we put in, we get an instantaneous build here now. I mean, strictly speaking, I didn't need to do that, but anything else? Let me just get rid of that, because of course putting stuff in the workshop is a good time to have a little bit of a clean up. Like we've got some large RCSs we can go. I don't got some blast doors. I've seen what we get for the blast doors. Ventilators can go. We got some armored windows. No, I think I'll keep the armored windows. Got some large fuel tanks. We need one pentexid tank. Some med bays. Don't really need small fuel tanks either. So cleanup time. What you can see is it's pushing up the copper, titanium. So it's mainly the silicon and the copper. See what else we can pull out. Probably don't need furnishings. Don't need that. Got a couple advanced generator. Got a tool turret. We've got an Imperial plasma thingy. Probably don't need the food processors. Could put in the force fields as well. We've got a large tank. got a furnace. I don't really want to give that up at the moment. Got a base CPU extender. Maybe we'll put those in separately. That might, because we're not. I don't build bases anyway, so if we put in both of those, yeah, I think that's pushing things forward a little bit. Put in those. That's taken that up, and that. Nope, not interested in that. So what we need is small electronics matrices now. Just cancel that. Go to input. Got 24. Let me just see. I don't think we've got enough. Yes, we have. We got. So using up all my valuable. So we're gonna have to go out looting. Get some more. Where's the small? We need the small upgrade kit. Symposium. We have to start looking for some other resources now. That's Neo. Where's my Sathium? Okay, we're low on Sathium. Aha. I'm gonna have to manufacture some more Sathium. Input to input. Right. Won't put any more of those in than necessary. Right, that's 27 of those. Drop you in. Gives that bit there. Zircosium. What's that? 8. Yeah, we're gonna have to start looking for rare resources again. Let me just. Whoops. I'm not paying attention and not counting. Let's just go over the top, but that's okay. Right, Neo is 1500. It's gone over the top again. That's okay. Estrum 95. So what we need now is Sathium and Cobalt, Copper and Silicon. Just cancel that. Right, we're getting a little bit of Sathium coming in. Copper. There's the Silicon. There's the Cobalt. Right. Copper, do the copper first. Split that back. That. Over the. Okay, looks like we got visitors again. That's the 4. Right. So all we need now is Sathium ore. Okay. So come there. Don't think I've got enough Sathium just at the moment, so I think what we'll do is we'll just go out and loot our friends again. Come in. You're costing me ammunition. That means I need a reward. Where are you? North. Turn the other way. Where are you? There's the Gatling gunship. That's... But in some ways, this is a way to actually farm drones. Is just take out a POI close to a drone factory. Whoops. I think the ship's a little bit overloaded. And then just set up with turrets and wait for the drones to arrive. And then just kill them as they come in. Let me just see. Well, that's probably worth it for the fuel. Let me just see. Probably eat those. Just going on with. Where's my ship gone? Here we are, we're just back here. Dust us off. And we'll just... And by now we should have manufactured enough saphium. Got, let's see, input. Yeah, we got 450 saphium now. So F2. Yeah. Amp. Like that. Instant production. And I think just to wind the video off, we'll go outside and bring the ship in. So I can give you a quick look. And then it means I can then make the necessary ammunition, what we need to do to be able to possibly use this for an assault on the drone base. So we could come here, F2, or you in. So this is the Razorback. See what we've got on top here is the tank cannon. And we've got, I mean, we've got the thrusters. You can see we've got all the laser cannons on the front for shields. We've got missile launchers. I mean, this is a serious piece of kit. But, of course, it's still as vulnerable. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's got an internal cockpit as well. So, yeah, it's got an internal cockpit. So we got there, just to show you. So we got 4 types of ammunition. You got shields. So as I say, it's a... So what we got is the laser. We got the 15mm, and we've got our target range 426 meters. And then of course we got the turrets as well. So show you that. We've got 130mm precision guided SAM. I'm not exactly sure what that ammunition actually is. So we're just, well, what we'll do is we'll just... Always a downside with some of these ships is that you can get trapped in them. We just try again. Maybe, yeah, we've got to crouch to get out now. How much storage have we got in here? This is basically, it's just got a great big ammo box of 4,335. All right, let's just get some fuel and oxygen into it. We got, that's the Surge Advanced. There's the Razorback. fuel. Let's shove it in there. Right there. Oxygen. Also, we're going to need Pentaxid. 666. Of course, I suppose the big question is, will it actually fit inside the CV? Haven't considered that. Turn the oxygen on. Yeah, it's going to fit in there, no problem. Sometimes you to get hover tanks into what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah, that's because I'm actually inside the ship. Right, there's one thing I am going to do now before, and that is we've got this here. Turn the shield off. I don't want that there. And I'm just going to show you a quick little trick you can do. If you've got a ship like this, which is going to take a battering, there's no point pretending otherwise. What you want to do is you know that like the tank cannon here could be a potential problem. What you can do is go to there, pick up the loot bot store, and because obviously I don't have a small repair kit, so if this ship gets damaged and I need to repair it, I won't. And if we lose this tank cannon from the top, what will happen is that we won't be able to repair it because we won't have a small repair kit. So what we can do is just retrieve that, go there, do saved template, and what that means, and then if we, where's the tank cannon? Oh, the tank cannon wasn't as heavy as I thought it'd be. Okay, I'll say fine. Then what we do is we put the tank cannon back on again, like that. And what that means is that because even if I lose this, if this is not part of the blueprint, the repair should work, because anything that doesn't need to be replaced according to the blueprint, even if it's there or if it's not there, is irrelevant. So that's a way that you can get round some of the problems when you've got unique weapons or very expensive weapons that can't be repaired. And just one final thing. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.